The Prime Minister came in 2014. The last 9 years we have seen a trajectory and growth which every single Indian knows is something that has been unprecedented in our country's history. The last 9 years much more has happened than in the first 67 years itself. Right now our Prime Minister got a vision to take India from where it is right now, where already we have a very strong India. But from there he wants to take it forward and transform it into a developed country by 2047 in the 100th year of our independence. So this is our mission. Now you look at Manipur, everybody knows that in the last, for decades, there is a tribal conflict that is happening. It is not a religious conflict, it is a tribal conflict. In the last 20 years, you look at Mr. Gandhi's functioning in and outside the parliament. In this country would have come to the same conclusion. And that is, Mr. Gandhi doesn't deserve to be in the parliament in any manner.
We have with us Anil Antony, son of former Defence Minister A.K. Antony, who was also then Chief Minister of Kerala. Anil Antony was the head of the IT cell of the Congress party. Later he resigned from the Congress party and joined the BJP. Now that he's been elected as a National Secretary of the BJP and has been given huge responsibilities ahead of the 2024 elections. First of all, congratulations Anil for being elected as the National Secretary of BJP. Now that you have huge responsibilities as far as state BJP is concerned, now that the elections are up just less than 10 months, what are the biggest challenges the party is facing in Kerala, especially in a situation where the party has not opened its account, and how do you think that this could be accomplished?
Thank you. So first of all, yes, this is a great responsibility and a great honor. And I want to thank our leadership, Prime Minister Modi ji and the rest of the central leadership for giving me this responsibility, allowing me to work on a cause that I believe is going to alter India's trajectory and history for times to come. Right now, since the Prime Minister came in 2014, the last 9 years we have seen a trajectory and growth which every single Indian knows is something that has been unprecedented in our country's history. In the last 9 years much more has happened than in the first 67 years itself. And right now our Prime Minister got a vision to take India from where it is right now, where already we have a very strong India. But from there he wants to take it forward and transform it into a developed country by 2047 in the 100th year of our independence. So this is our mission, and I feel very fortunate that I am a part of that mission in that process. Now coming to Kerala, yes, definitely there are challenges here. There had been challenges here, but things are rapidly changing. You look at Kerala right now, 10 years back our vote share used to be 3-4%. Now it is 13-14% as a coalition. Now more coalition partners are joining us. Now more young people are joining us. Now more many accomplished people from the society are joining us. And we are increasing, we are expanding, we are incrementally expanding, and this has been going on for a while. In 2019 election itself, in many constituencies we put up very good tough fights. We didn't win seats, but we were very close. But in the last 4 years, much has changed. We have got much more stronger. And in the last 3-4 months, our Honorable Prime Minister himself in 2 occasions, one after Tripura, when we won after Tripura, and then in the BJP parliamentary board, he himself said that now we need to focus more on Kerala. So now there is a lot of focus from the central leadership, there is a lot of effort from the central leadership, and our state unit is getting stronger and stronger. We are getting more accomplished people who are joining us right now. So because of all this, we are very, very confident that yes, our history was different, but in 2024, we will be putting up an unprecedentedly good fight where we will see electoral dividends, and in the coming elections from now on, we will be a political force in Kerala.
Okay. Now, let me just take you to this very important contentious issue in the country, which has been discussed across, that is the Manipur issue. As far as Manipur is concerned, yes, we all know that there is a problem out there. But in Kerala, there is a narrative by the left and the Congress against the BJP, against the central government, saying that, the Christian minority is being targeted out there. How do you counter this allegation, and how do you look at this?
You look at Manipur, everybody knows that in the last for decades there is a tribal conflict that is happening. It is not a religious conflict, it is a tribal conflict. And then 2-3 years back in Burma, Myanmar, there had been a military change in leadership. There are more and more immigrants coming there. There are many complex problems that is happening there. And there are anti-India forces within the country and outside the country that is trying to flare up some of the old wounds. So this is why there is a issue that is happening. But our Home Minister went there multiple times. He went there 5-6 times. He had all party meetings. He had meetings with all communities. He had meetings with all tribes. And now things are rapidly coming back into control. But the opposition is not interested to discuss actual issues. They didn't cooperate in any of the all-party meetings there. They don't want to cooperate on any of the discussions in the parliament. They are only interested to create false narrations for their political expediency, which ironically are the same narrations that these anti-India forces sitting inside and outside want to propagate. So they are also doing the same thing. But they are failing miserably because in Manipur things are completely getting into full control. And the Prime Minister has said very clearly that those who are responsible for any of these anti-India behavior will be punished.
BJP has been one party which in Kerala is trying to make inroads into the minority communities, especially the Christian and Muslim communities, for quite a long time. Because when Prime Minister came last time, he met the bishops. There was a lot of discussions that was held. One among them was the price of rubber, which is indeed a very, very important matter as far as the farming communities are concerned, and many in central Kerala are dependent on that. What is the road forward as far as these issues are concerned?
When Modi ji took oath as the Prime Minister, then itself he had made it very clear that he is not for majority or minority. He is working for 140 crore Indians, and he is working to take everybody forward, giving them avenues of social and economic mobility. And in the last 9 years, this is what we had been working on. And from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, from Kutch to Kamrup, everywhere people are seeing that. That is why more and more people are voting for the BJP, more and more people are joining the BJP. And why in many places where BJP didn't exist or BJP was very weak previously, now the party is exponentially growing, and where we are seeing newer and new BJP-led governments. Now you speak about minorities. You look at some of the states with the largest number of minority population in this country, from Goa to 6-7 northeastern states, even Ladakh. All these places, the Bharatiya Janata Party or our ally is the single largest party, and our governments are there. So that means minorities have full trust in the leadership of our Prime Minister. Kerala, because of what I said when you asked the previous question, the left and the Congress are the de facto number 1 and 2 fronts in Kerala, and in every national issue they have the same stance. And for years and years, for decades and decades, they had been spreading certain kind of misinformation to the public, which is right now deeply entrenched. But now we are reaching out to all sections of the population, and the more we reach out to them, the people are showing more and more confidence in what we are doing.
Now, one important question that's been asked by Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan and the Finance Minister Balagopal is that the central government is not allocating enough funds to the state government, especially GST compensation and other taxes, which the state government is entitled to. The central government is showing that indifference because they're saying that it's due to the political indifference. How do you look at this?
These are all allegations that are being made to mask their own incompetency. Right now you look at India, the IMF has said that we are the only lone bright spot in a very turbulent world. We are the fastest growing economy by far, and India is doing better than any time in our history. But you look at Kerala, of 28 states, according to RBI, we are one of the worst 3 in growth. We are one of the slowest growing 3 states. The unemployment rate, the youth unemployment rate in Kerala is almost double the national average. Right now, remittances are slowly coming down because of many factors. So the state is not creating revenue. And then because of your own incompetency there is no growth, and because of that there are no taxes. And finally GST taxes are distributed proportionately based on what you are contributing, and if you are not contributing, this is what you will get. And then to mask your inefficiencies, there is no point in making these kind of narrations. The problem is not with the GST system, the problem is with the growth and opportunities in Kerala, and that is coming down because of the incompetency and inefficiencies of the CPM-led government here.
Right. Also, there is a major allegation that's been made by, in the IT department, where it has submitted a report in the IT bench in New Delhi, where a company called CMRL has, given money to the daughter of Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, Veena Vijayan, and also senior Congress leaders has been, there in that hit list. Their initials have been mentioned there, which, how do you look at this?
This is not an allegation. This is actually a finding they have made, that this firm CMRL, the Cochin Minerals and Retail Limited, they had been giving kickbacks to many prominent politicians in the state, to bureaucrats, to police officers, to media houses. So of course this deserves further investigation, and in this India that is led by Prime Minister Modi ji, who is incorruptible and who is against corruption, no corrupt person will escape.
He has been making very, very serious allegations against Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in the parliament. You just heard what he said about Manipur, on the Manipur issue, and also he's been saying that, all these things have been done to divide people in the name of religion. How do you look at this?
In the last 20 years, you look at Mr. Gandhi's functioning in and outside the parliament, and we can by now, anybody in this country would have come to the same conclusion, and that is Mr. Gandhi doesn't deserve to be in the parliament in any manner, and nothing he says deserves to be taken seriously. In the last 20 years he has said many things, and every single thing has turned out to be a lie, it has turned out to be a falsity, and his behavior is immature to an extent which no parliamentarian should go to. For example, 2018, there was a no confidence motion, which the NDA sailed through in the leadership of our Prime Minister. Mr. Gandhi came to the parliament. He was not interested in any debates, he was not interested in any discussions. He was more interested in theatrics, where he was hugging and winking, and he was disrespecting the chair of the Prime Minister. Now, recently there was another no confidence motion, and then ironically this man was disqualified for 134 days because of a defamatory case. And the only reason he is attending parliament is because the Supreme Court has given him a stay till the hearing is over there. It is not that he is acquitted. He is only getting a stay till the hearing is over in the trial court. After 134 days, he comes to the parliament. And what does he do on the first day? He is again disrespecting another senior minister, a woman minister, a well-performing MP, who ironically is the same person who beat him in Amethi and sent him packing to Wayanad. He has been making all these acquisitions, which time and again has been proven to be lies. He even lied about the Supreme Court and something related to Rafael, for which he had to apologize to the Supreme Court. And now there are another 10 cases in this country, where again I am sure sooner than later he will have to apologize for each and every one of them.
For such fine news breaks and video features from ground on your mobile phones, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The New Indian, by clicking on the bell icon. Also, follow us on the social media handles on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and Co.